Hello students and welcome to SmartKidz tutorials. In this video we'll be answering a main question that many of y'all have asked and many I feel would be having this doubt. Will I get admission in class 11 science stream if I have taken level 2 maths? Now this also applies for those who are now going in the 10th or have gone in the 10th and are confused whether they should take level 1 or level 2 maths. Okay, if the situation prevails the way it is, or unless the Goa board brings out a new circular, if things stand the way they are, then this video also applies for you students who are now who have now gone into the class 10. So we'll have a look, we'll address this question and see whether we can take up science, whether we can get admission into science stream or not, if we have taken or if we are going to take level 2 maths. So this is for all those students who have this question in their mind, who have this confusion. Okay, let's address this. So just few days back there was a circular that Goa board had released, and is circular number 25, clarification regarding admission to class 11 students offering basic maths level 2. Okay, this came a few days back and it was trying to address this problem. So I won't go through the entire circular. If you want to access the entire circular, the link for that is in the description box below. But I will only go through the main points that you will be more interested in. So let's check this circular. So this is the circular, and I'm only going to go through a few of them, the points. There are like 4 points here, and we are going to go through only few of them, not all of them. So we start from the second point on this circular. It says, as far as admission to 11th science in all recognized institutions under this board, which means it's referring to Goa board. All institutions that come under Goa board is considered, the board has no objection to admit students passing SSC exam with maths level 2 to 11 science stream. So Goa board says it has no objection to admitting students from maths level 2 into science stream. Hold on, there's more. The third point says the Directorate of Technical Education in their aforesaid letter number, this is the one, inform this office, that means Goa board, that Directorate conducts admissions to diploma level courses for which the eligibility criteria prescribed by AICTE. This is a body which is does your that ITI, okay, and they give you diploma courses, making you a professional in specific courses, which is a statutory authority for technical education in the country, is passed at SSC exam without mention of any subjects. So they are not discriminating between the levels of maths that are there. If you are passed at SSC exam, means you are passed. That is what they consider. And the fourth point, the Directorate of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship in the India circular, this is the circular, mentions as below, and says, as communicated further by Goa board in this matter, the syllabus content of both level 1 and level 2 mathematics is the same. As such, it is directed to consider applications of aspiring candidates with both levels of mathematics. So there are skill development directorate, and this also says the same thing, that it doesn't matter whether it's maths level 1 or maths level 2. If you have passed in the SSC exam and you meet their other eligibility criteria, they will consider you not having a problem. Okay, so what does all this mean? Let's have a look. Okay, first of all, what this means is, as per Goa board doesn't have a problem. It says of admission for this into science stream for those who have taken up maths level 2, that is your basic maths. Okay, secondly, it also says that AICTE, that is the main body for technical education in India, and DSD for skill education, can admit maths level 2 students. Fine. So that is clear that board doesn't have a problem, it says. And these people, this is AICTE. So if you go into technical education, or if you go for some skilled courses where you're Government has made such institutions where you can become work ready. Okay, so such institutions, for them it doesn't matter whether you've done level 1 or level 2, they will definitely consider you without a doubt. Now, does this address your problem? Let's have a look. Now, to find out, to clear our doubts, let's go back to another circular released by Goa Board in 2020. And this is circular number 41, which is also mentioned in this particular letter, in this circular, that is in circular number 25. It's circular number 21 and it refers to Introduction of Mathematics Level 2 at class 10 with effect academic year 2020-2021 onwards. So from this academic year 2020-2021 onwards, this maths levels were introduced. First, there was only one maths without any levels. Everybody had to answer the same paper, study the same thing, everything. Now, in this case, there is at this stage for academic year 2020-2021, maths level 1 and maths level 2 was introduced by Goa. Let's have a look at the circular. What does the circular? This circular addresses frequently asked questions about this maths level 2. What is all that about? Let's have a look. So this is a circular. Again, the whole circular I'm not going through, only what is required. If you want to access the entire circular, the link for that is there in the description box. You can click and have a look. You can download it as well. So, the first part, okay, it says what is mathematics level 2 at class 10? And the answer that is given by Goa Board is the syllabus of mathematics level 2 is same as that of level 1. Only question paper will be different with difficulty level of the questions on lower side. As the syllabus is same, no extra teacher will be provided to conduct the classes of level 2 mathematics. There will not be separate classroom teaching for students studying level 2 mathematics, and if so, no extra workload will be counted for teaching mathematics level 2. Before I go ahead, there was a lot to read, so I'm just going to address what exactly did this thing actually spoke about. First thing, it says the syllabus for maths to level 2 examination is the same as that of level 1. Fair enough. Okay, and because it is the same, it also says that there is no allocation of separate teacher. So teacher will not teach those students separately. They don't have a separate class. It's the same class which you would have encountered. In one class, the teacher is teaching everything over here. But the only thing in this is what I would like to highlight over here. Uh, this only question paper will be different with difficulty level of the questions on lower side. So the only difference between maths level 1 and level 2 is that in case of maths level 2, that so what this means is that the question paper will have different questions, and the questions that are there that will come for level 2 uh, are going to be a bit easier than as compared to, means the difficulty level is going to be less in case of maths level 2 compared to maths level 1, and that is evident because in maths level 2 there are no word problems like you have word problems that come for quadratic equations, that word problems that you have coming for linear equations. These word problems are not there in case of maths level 2. And of course, for this past academic years, we have not had, we've had some portion which is deleted. So if you have applications of trigonometry and all, then that becomes difficult when it comes to maths level 1, level 2. Okay, that is what it means. So in other words, the questions that will be coming for maths level 2 will be easier as compared to the questions that will be coming for maths level 1. Otherwise, everything else is the same. So it says who can offer maths level 2 mathematics at class 10. Actually, who can, it's supposed to be who can be offered maths level 2 at class 10. So the answer is the students who do not desire to continue mathematics after class 10 and those who do not want to pursue science stream after class 10 can opt for maths level 2. So this is an important point. It says if you do not wish to get into mathematics in the future, if you do not have, if you do not want to take admission into science stream, then maths level 2 is for you. Okay, so it obviously means that maths level 1 is for science stream students. Okay, we'll come to that. We'll come to that. So note this point, very important point. Students who do not desire to continue mathematics after class 10 and those who do not want to pursue science stream can opt for, it doesn't say, it doesn't say should opt for maths level 2. It say can opt for. It's your choice. It's leaving it up to you to decide whether you want to do maths level 1 or maths level 2. It's up to you, clearly. Next, circular number 41 also says this. An extremely and clear worded question. Will the students with mathematics level 2 at class 10 examination be permitted to take admission for science stream after passing class 10? And the answer is no. And this is Goa Board telling you that if you take maths level 2 at class 10 exams, will you be permitted to take admission for science stream? And it says no. Okay, so don't get confused with this thing. It says in one place you can, it says in another place you can't. We'll address that, and I leave it then up to you to decide as to let you be the right judge of this thing. Okay, but here it clearly says that if you take maths level 2 in SSC, you cannot opt for the science stream in the 11th standard. Okay, and it is there. This circular is there, circular number 41. As I said, I'm going to put the link over here. You can access the entire circular. You can download it as well. Let's go further. So what does all this mean? So much of confusion. Well, it says what it's actually trying to say in this entire thing is that, you know, the reason why there are two levels of maths made over there in the first place is because not that it should allow you to score more. It is because it's having a simple logic. If I am not interested in maths, I'm not interested in going to science, then why should I learn about maths in so much detail and depth and break my head? Fine, I need to know maths and I need to go through the various concepts. That's fine. That is the same that applies for all other subjects. I may not want to go and learn about geography, but I have to. It's part of the subject. So there are two levels of maths created, and one where it is the way it used to be before, that is level 1, and level 2 is for those students who do not wish to pursue maths in the future, who do not want to code. But here a different thing is happening in the schools where students, good students who wish to pursue science stream are looking to opt for maths level 2 because it is easier to score. Okay, see, I'll come to this further. I'll just go to the second point, and it says admitting maths and level 2 students in science room is at the discretion of the high secondary school. Even though the board says that you can get into science stream, it is up to the high secondary schools to decide whether you should be taken or not, and most probably they will not take you. Okay, because it helps them to create a distinction between those students who are good in maths. See, when you take science, no, what they look for is, are you good in science, are you good in maths, because ultimately you have subjects like physics, chemistry, maths. Okay, and maths is there. Even if you take physics and chemistry, maths is involved. Okay, you need to know maths. Okay, the level of maths is also there for commerce, but the level of maths of commerce and science is different altogether. The level of maths in science is very high. Okay, so if you cannot cope up with the maths in class 10, The logic is you will not be able to cope up with the maths in science stream. Okay, you may get a distinction because of the other subjects. Okay, but if you're poor in maths, my advice to you is do not take up science stream, because in science stream there is maths at every step, whether it is physics, chemistry. Okay, maybe not so much in biology, but definitely physics to definitely, yes, definitely a lot of maths is there. You need to know maths. Okay, and if you've taken physics, chemistry, maths, then the maths in physics is easier to understand. So clearly, what I would like to tell you is, if you can't cope up with the maths in the 10th standard, do not look to opt for science stream at all. And for those students who can very well cope up with maths level 1, okay, but are taking level 2, so in order to score higher, do not do so, because when you go for admission to your higher secondary school, they do not know whether you are really able to cope up or not. Okay, so that is a yardstick for them. That is a way to measure or gauge your ability, okay, to do well in maths or not. If you take level 2, you may score high, you may score with full, but they will feel that you somebody who has taken maths level 1 is obviously going to be better than maths level 2. Okay, it's like saying those who have taken in 12th standard, those who have passed out vocational having commerce background, okay, even if they score distinction, they will always be considered less than those who have gone into the commerce stream, who have gained admission in the commerce stream and passed out, even though if it is with a lower percentage. The reason for that is commerce students in mainstream commerce, okay, in 12th standard, do study a lot. They cover a lot of concepts compared to the vocational students. So similarly over here it also checks how good you are in maths. That's a yardstick, you can say. Okay, so my advice for all those who are looking to pursue science stream, do not fall for this bait, or take maths level 1. Even if you score less, you always stand a chance to get into the science stream in case of class 11. Next. So that's what. If you plan on taking admission to into science stream after class 10, please take maths level 1. Okay. Next. Okay. For those who have taken level 2, now what is the hope? Okay. Now I'm not saying you will not get admission at all in science stream. There might be high secondary schools who might be willing to consider your case and take you. Okay. I'm not saying everybody will reject you. No, it's not all doomsday. There will be, because the Goa board has given them the authority. It's up to you. You can give them admission, no problem. Okay, but the thing is, as I said, it is up to the discretion of the high secondary school to decide on this matter. However, if you still feel that you should have another chance or a shot at the maths level 1, then there is something else also that was there in this circular uh, number 41. Okay, and it says, will the student after passing maths level 2 be allowed to appear at maths level 1? Yeah, the answer is yes. He or she will be permitted to appear at supplementary examination with prior permission of the board. So supplementary examination, why? Okay, so if you have passed, okay, now if you have passed maths level 2, but you have realized that, okay, I should have taken maths level 1, then in that case you can appear for maths level 1. That will be considered as a supplementary examination. It doesn't mean you have failed, but that is a provision that is made by Goa Board, that you can appear for maths level 1 and clear that examination. In that way, you will then become eligible to get into the science stream without having to worry whether that high secondary school is going to admit you or not for that maths level 2. Okay. So I guess everything is clear. It is very clear. You have to take maths level 1 in order to get admission into science stream for class 11. If you have answered your exams and cleared your examination with maths level 2, you can still go to the higher secondary school and check whether they will be taking you into science stream or not. You have another option to exercise, that is take a supplementary examination from Goa Board and clear Maths Level 1, okay, to gain admission into the science stream if you're confident enough and if you really want to get into science stream. So I hope this is now very clear. If you have any queries, do not hesitate to send me a message or an email, okay. I'm open also to suggestions. But this is what I gathered from the circulars that I gave. I hope I have answered your queries for those who had confusion whether they will be able to take up science stream or not. Check with the higher secondary schools that you would like to take admission in, and then decide accordingly. Okay. So at this with this I end this video over here. Thank you very much for being with this video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, then you can email me at smartkidstutorials@gmail.com, or even leave a message under this very video by going to our YouTube channel, SmartKidz Tutorials for 9 and 10. And if you like watching this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends and classmates who can also benefit from this video. Thank you very much for watching the video, and keep watching for more such videos. Thank you. Good luck.